Okay, you guys voted for a reconstruction video, so I've already pulled the motor out. The reason I pulled it out is because of the low oil pressure when it revved up, a sign of failing rod bearings, as we learned before when I had the 400 and it had that problem. There's one of my pistons and the piston ring. Yeah, the rod is bent and part of the wrist pin and stuff is still there. It's
Where's that?
oh shit! Where'd that? Maybe that was the failure. It lost a nut.
Need a little bit of Loctite.
Dude, there was a little bit of play in that.
Oh, there you go.
Is that part of it? There we
Yeah,
go.
that's where the wrist
So
pin is.
we're gonna have a hard time putting. We're gonna have to heat this up and bend it straight again.
Yeah.
And the studs on this are bent. That's why it's so hard to get the cap off. But yeah, it's gonna be really, really hard to put this piston back together.
Yeah.
It has some damage. So pulled off the oil pan, and here's the motor. Just had the first rod loosened up. Let's take a look and see what that bearing looks like. But wait, as I'm editing this, I realized that I forgot to include anything about putting the axles in. Huh. I guess it's supposed to be like that. Huh. It's the exhaust cooler, I think, actually. Do we have a screw to put in there? Ah, it's hot as fuck. Uh-oh. Ah, no. It's not working. All right, hit it. Light them up. Woo! Day one progress. Rear axle's in. Did some clearancing. That's partially in. Front axle's cleaned up. Just about ready to go.
Yeah, over there.
That seems good. Links are in, tacked up. All right, set her down. Look at that. Beautiful. Go ahead and lift it up about a foot. Look at that. Pinion angle didn't change. It's pretty good. We're going to see how much travel it has before that spring gets loose. All right, go ahead. Sweet. What's that, about 2 inches? There. Is it loose in here now? Yeah. I think so. Yep. And now back to the repair. So I don't know, I mean it looks, come on. One little weird spot, other than that it looks pretty good. I guess I'll pull off the others and see how they look. Okay, are you filming?
Yes.
Okay, we're reenacting, okay. Oh no, it's ruined now.
Oh man, now
We
we gotta
can't
change
use
the
this.
bearings.
Uh-oh. Okay, we got the new rod bearings in the box. All right, here comes the exciting unboxing video. Got some bubble wrap. That stuff's not very good. Okay, we got some racing oil for racing. Got the some kind of bearings, some other kind of bearings. Oh wow, a wine voucher. Got some Summit stickers for the wife to hide on things around the house.
Of driving power, a lightweight motorbike isn't possible. Mythbusters shouted on a radio conspiracy show.
Here, test the compression here. Oh yeah, it's bouncy. There she goes. As long as the motor's out, I've got all this super crappy wiring here that I should probably clean up for the starter cables and the trans lines that burned and shorted and started on fire before. This looks like it got a little warm. And here's how my steering doubler is set up. So it's one turn in is 2 turns out. Just notice the back of this bracket is full of like fire extinguishing stuff. So that should keep that from starting on fire, which is important. It's ready to go back in. Got the bearings here in no particular order. Come on, focus. There we go. Or mostly in no particular order. Most of them didn't look too bad. This last one here is looking a bit rough. All right, bring it in. Okay, go. Look at this. This is for Nissans or something. All right. She's up. Missed all the really nice fabrication the other day when we built this plate out of scrap metal to lift the engine out, and did this really quality reinforcement here on this engine cam. So nice. All right, bring it up. Let's put her in. I think you can come this way a little bit, actually. Oh.
Oh, just like hold it all the way?
Okay, slow down. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Keep going. Okay, slow down a little. Let me get the wires over it. Okay. Alright. How's that side? Any wires under it? More on this side. We could probably scoop this to the back here and that might help it. It will. Uh-oh. Hold on, the dipstick's going the wrong way. Can you get it on up there?
I'm gonna get it close to my hand.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Oh. Come on.
Got it?
Spin it a little. There it is. Alright, go ahead. Tighten it.
This is it.
Oh. It's so floppy.
Where is it? I can't see. Alright, torque converter's in. Time for the start. This is where all the torque comes from, apparently. It's a performance starter. Starts really fast. Alright, starter's ready to go in. Got 2 wires because it wouldn't start with just one. 2 wires, 2 solenoids, 2 batteries. Crank's really good. Apparently I forgot to tighten some things. That's just for future excitement though. Crank it down.
Starter's in the way.
Alright, motor's pretty much back in. Take a look at the suspension. So this is the suspension. There's one of those. In the back is how we did the anti-wrap. It's just welded to the cross member. This is a Harbor Freight tractor top link. And that's some washers and various other stuff. Slid off the axle. The idea here is that this is roughly parallel with the point between that eyelet and the spring where it attaches. Kind of, more or less. Good enough. Got new drive shafts. Whatever transfer case this is. C6. And then the motor. So in the front we've got the limiting chains here. Pretty nice. Keep the springs from falling out since we've got like 1 inch of travel. Dana 60. I put direct drive slugs in it. I got to figure out where to reroute this thing. As far as the rest of how we did the suspension, it's the rough stuff kit, 3-link kit. Comes with Heims and whatnot. Came up pretty good.